Oh, I have been sick the last couple, almost a whole week now. I am getting better, but holy moly, was it not fun. While I was sick and not doing anything, I took the time to catch up on playing some video games, which is not something I get to do very often anymore. While I spent a lot of that time playing Breath of Fire 3 on a PlayStation emulator, which, by the way, awesome game if you haven't played it, I came across something that is very baffling. Apparently, back in 2016, without my knowledge at all, Iron Maiden released a mobile game app called Legacy of the Beast. Interesting. I saw an advertisement for this on Instagram initially, and I was like, are you serious? So I had to check it out and find out what it is. Let's hop into it. Okay. The version is out of date. Please. Lame. Of course, the first thing I have to do is update the game. All right, so we have a little bit of motion, whatever. It kind of works. Not really. Game content will be downloaded. Wi-Fi connection is recommended. So we have one of my favorite Iron Maiden songs, The Evil That Men Do, playing in the background to start out. Very cool. What the heck is it saying at the bottom? Reckoning the number, fearing the dark. Running to the hill. Okay, this is their way of saying that it's loading or it's downloading. Beckoning Souls Lost. Cute. So while we're waiting here, seeing several iterations of their mascot, Eddie. I guess fighting against the beast, Satan, the devil, who for some reason has fish fins as cheeks. Gotta say the artwork's pretty cool looking to start out. I like the rotoscope type of deal that we got going on here. It's just like kind of works. It really doesn't though. It feels really awkward trying to get this AR type of thing to work, to move. I will say, while I'm waiting for this to download, great tunes. Thoroughly enjoying that. All right, let's get started. Somewhere in time, a battle for survival wages on. The rebellious spirit of man versus the forces of evil. Some really cool graphics, I'm not gonna lie. I like the art style and everything. So the rebellious spirit of man versus the forces of evil. Now, although his soul has been shattered, his spirit remains strong. Together we will fight against the approaching dark. The story of this is basically power metal lyrics. I have no clue what the hell we're doing. All right, I am signed in. His soul shattered. Eddie is hunted by a mysterious cult out for blood. What? He's here. Worker Wolf Cultist says. The Clairvoyant. Cultists, just like in my visions. Clairvoyant is a Iron Maiden song for those of you who don't know. These are all references to the songs. Eddie, they're after you. You have to fight. I'm loving the soundtrack. Use skills to attack enemies. Wow. I guess I tap it again. Man. You lose health when you take damage. Thank you so much. Well done. I know your soul is shattered, but it seems a small patch still remains. That's the perfectly wrong voice for her.
You'll need it, as more of them will come. Let's get out of here, and I can explain more as we go.
Boss wave! I'm assuming this is a chick sitting on a floating throne.
Cease your struggle. You cannot escape. I sense a great energy from her.
Like, fucking, this is all... This means nothing. This all means nothing.
The master sends his regards. Come, let the forest feast on your bones.
I don't know what just happened. Hold on a skill to learn what it... Oh, what? You could have told me this back when I was actually first doing it. After they teach me how to do a skill, then they tell me to hold on it to learn what it does. Okay. Assault deals physical damage to a single target. Heals yourself if the target is stunned. Great. Well, the target isn't stunned, so it just attacked her normally. Fabulous. I guess this means when it changes colors, it's going over to the clairvoyant to attack. I'm assuming this is an attack. There's a big cutscene for not much of anything. I have no idea how much HP either of my characters has, how much HP this person has. You gain fury when you take damage. I'm assuming that's this thing up in the top left-hand corner that's freaking out with pretend electricity. Unleash your stored power with your fury skill, which is basically a Super Saiyan icon. Damn it, Larry. Alright, so I did that thing, which means that this witch is almost dead. She explodes into a couple ravens. Alright, seriously, the best part about this game is the soundtrack, without a doubt.
You did it. I can't believe it. And this book.
She's a Hollywood Hills babe now.
You may have just turned our luck around. Quick, let's regroup elsewhere.
And I'll explain it. It'll explain everything? Hopefully. What the fuck is that? It did that on purpose. Victory, Fallen Star, 3 gold Eddie heads, 73 gold. I don't know what any of this fucking means. I leveled up. Yay, I leveled up. I got the Book of Souls. I got another Iron Maiden song. A mysterious tome capable of summoning powerful allies from across time and space.
I am the clairvoyant.
I picked up on that.
A seer and an eternal like you.
So apparently Eddie is an eternal, whatever that means.
I saw a vision of devastation spread across the universe. And you, the last bastion of man standing in its way.
I mean, have you seen Eddie? He's the last bastion of man. He looks like he's barely able to string together 3 steps.
I cannot sense the one behind it, but this book, the Book of Souls, it's an artifact of immense power, originating from realms beyond this.
It's just saying a bunch of shit that literally has no meaning behind it. Things that are supposed to have a lot of mystical grave meaning, and it's just bullshit.
Perhaps by using a bit of your essence, we can reveal its secrets. Here, let's give it a try. It's just as I thought. A poorly animated wolf has appeared before us. It has the power to summon imprisoned spirits, binding them to the one who calls.
Okay, so basically it gives you a familiar. Fabulous. Whoever created it is a being of extraordinary potential. I'm done with that voice. Why it's in the hands of mortals is the real question. I suggest we find this master of theirs and see what they know. So now we're at the Burning Man concert. I sense the moment when your soul was shattered, the pieces were scattered across time and space. I can feel that one of them is here near that burning wicker man. Collecting it will restore some power, but you will need to collect them all to fully be restored. But beware, the cultists will likely be looking for you. Okay, so basically I need to go collect the shattered things of my spirit so that... because... I guess we're going in. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing, but okay. That was the worst decision to put that in there.
That's the Book of Souls. The witch, she's dead.
So basically, Eddie is just legitimately a zombie with no brains, yet somehow is the key to stopping something from destroying the universe. Okay, I guess I'm tapping on this dude. I do love this part of the song. Yup, he's dead as shit. Basically, I just need to keep tapping this corner and I win. That's the entire point of this game. I understand we're still in the tutorial stage, so they're still explaining things. Green means you deal more damage to them. Red means you deal less damage. Okay, so I'll tap on this piece of shit and go for it. So then we want to go to this guy. See, it's like could be an interesting mechanic if I gave a single shit about what we're doing here. Okay. Like, I swear, if that's how they exit and enter every single battle, that was the worst design choice I've ever seen. Eddie, these shards of energy, they're in fact yours from when you were split apart. Humans cannot naturally wield our power, yet this cult has somehow managed it. Thankfully, you can use them to reclaim your strength. Continue to collect these and any others you find. They'll aid us in our journey. Power up your characters with shards to increase their strength. Okay, so that's basically all this is. I'm just gonna pause this for a second. I can appreciate what they put together for this game because it's literally jam-ass packed stuffed with Iron Maiden references, which if you're a super fan of Iron Maiden is really fun, especially with all of these like really mystic and majestic type of stories that they try to tell in their songs. It's interesting. It's cool. But I feel like they did not artfully tie this together at all. It makes no sense whatsoever.
Hey, future and very tired Mike here. I was going back through and editing this, and looking through it, I realized that you play the protagonist, Eddie, and you have no idea who he is or what his motivations are or where he comes from. You have zero effing clue who Eddie is, the guy that you were supposed to be playing, therefore renders any story or atmosphere environment that he is in useless. Like, if you don't have the protagonist defined, how can you have a story? So yeah, just thought I'd add that in there.
Now, luckily, this game is free to play, and as far as I can tell, I don't even think there's microtransactions in it. It's just a fun game that they made for their fans, so it appears to me. So as far as the story not being involved and the mechanics not being like amazing, like, it's a fun game. Yeah, and they made it for their fans. I think that's kind of cool. I actually like the art style quite a bit, and some of the animations could use a little bit of work. The soundtrack is just a bunch of instrumental stuff of Iron Maiden, which, heck yeah, absolutely. That's better than like a whole bunch of video game soundtracks. I really don't have the patience to play through this right now. I found it really funny and gimmicky and kind of awkward in some decisions. Like, it's actually pretty funny at some parts. If you guys want me to keep playing through this, I'll give it a shot, but I mean, honestly, I have no desire to see further into it. This is just one of those weird, like, I guess you could call it a piece of rock and roll or metal memorabilia that you're like, holy crap, this actually exists. If they would have made it feel a less mobile game gimmicky with some of the gameplay, which that's definitely in there, and if they would have, I think, put together a more interesting and compelling story from the start, I don't know if it gets better, but I highly doubt it, then I think this could actually be a really cool game. This is no shade being thrown at Iron Maiden. I just thought it was fun. I thought it was really cool that they did this for their fans. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, if you like what I do on this channel, please support me on Subscribestar. That is the only way I can keep making awesome videos for you. Please like, share, and comment on this video. That helps the channel out a lot. And you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Become the Knight. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video. Rock on!